Hey guys, welcome back to another video on DC. After the release of Superman 2025, we appear to be getting more news about more upcoming films. The next thing to come out is Peacemaker, I believe, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. According to Variety, an outlet for like entertainment news, if you don't know, they've confirmed with DC Studios that Wonder Woman film that was being planned, like James Gunn has recently been in interviews talking about how, to him, Superman is the pinnacle of the DC universe, and the rest of the Trinity will come along with that, i.e. the three most important characters to him now are Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And essentially, after hearing those interviews, David Zaslav and the rest of the brass at above DC Studios, like the executives in Warner Brothers, have basically said, well then, we want you to fast-track your Wonder Woman film and get the Trinity on screen. Which is, if you'll remember rightly, similar to what they said to Zack Snyder, in that they wanted him to get to Justice League as quickly as possible. But hopefully this will pan out differently, because, hopefully it will, because I think it needs to. And hopefully because they've allowed James Gunn to rewrite some series and write a lot in a big block of time and have a lot of input and obviously just run the process, and at the moment very much left him alone. Hopefully this mandate isn't like a massively serious mandate, and that they don't push him to do something and move things around before he's ready. However, I am excited that James Gunn put the Trinity to the background of the DC universe. It very much is, so I'm glad that he said this. I am nervous that they're basically going to fast track a film that wasn't originally going to be fast tracked, and there was a Paradise Lost series somewhere in the mix. There was a game for Wonder Woman that's been cancelled, so it's all very interesting. Like, this is the same tactic the executives used with Zack Snyder, and that didn't go very positively for them the last time. Now did it? So hopefully they're using the same tactic, but backing off James Gunn a little, so that he can just do his thing, and he can move things around to fit it in. And hopefully it's not like, oh, everything's on hold until you do this, which obviously it isn't, because we're still going to get Peacemaker, Lanterns, Supergirl. That's still like the train hasn't stopped. It's just I wonder how slotting this in with a mandate how that will affect things, and I do have a bit of trepidation. But that's all we know. Nothing else is known about the project of Wonder Woman so far at all, other than it's confirmed that it's been fast-tracked, which means like it's coming at us within the next 3 years maximum, and they will be moving into pre-production, casting and everything fairly soon to make that happen. Now, if James Gunn has sat down and had a fair talk about this mandate with executives, and executives have listened, this could be a very positive thing. Because I want to see the Trinity on screen, and I know that a lot of DC fans probably do too, and sooner rather than later doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It's just I don't trust the executives behind James Gunn to lay off, because they've not had a record of leaving things alone and letting creatives create in the past. So, I don't know what to think. I'm happy that we're going to get another Wonder Woman film, and that the Trinity is going to be the backbone, and that the executives are very much focused on making sure James stays focused on that, now that he said it, and that he commits to what he said. So I'm happy in that regard. I just hope their working relationships aren't too forceful, and things aren't strained, and creativity and James Gunn as the head of DC Studios, or co-lead with Peter Safran, is allowed to do his thing. So I'm nervous, excited, and I'm glad we're getting a Trinity-focused DC universe, because I think that's what we need before we get to Justice League. And at least they've said, before you get to Justice League, do this, but make it a backbone and make it relatively quick. Which in a way could mean we get less weird and wacky projects. Like, I don't know why they're doing a Clayface movie, for example. It could be very interesting, but I don't know why they're doing it so early. So it could mean that things get moved around, and that could be a good or a bad thing, but yeah. So not much is known. I'm excited and trepidatious all at the same time. How do you feel about this basically confirmed breaking news? Comment below and let me know. That's the end of the video, guys. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, dislike, do whatever you will. Even if you dislike, I still appreciate you. That's the end of the video. Cheers.